Hi everyone, thanks so much for watching. In today's video, I'm gonna do a get ready with me. I've got a bunch of new products here, some things I ordered in the Sephora sale. I've got a couple other things I don't think I've used on camera or maybe only once. And then I had a company actually send me a product that I'm pretty excited to try. So let's get into it. So I'm gonna go in first with the Supergoop Glow Screen. I picked this up in the Sephora sale. This is just the mini. It's a sunscreen, and I don't like it as an all-over sunscreen because it just ends up being too glittery. When my makeup starts to wear off, then I'm just sort of left with this glitteriness. But if I just use it more as a primer with the added benefit of some sunscreen, that's how I'm enjoying it. And I think you can see, like, it's just so much glow. Okay, and then for foundation, I'm gonna go in with this one from L'Oreal. It's the Age Perfect 4-in-1 Tinted Balm, and I have it in 10 Fair. And I think I've used this, I used it once on camera for sure, and then I've only used it a couple of times. This is a Shop Missy sponge. So I wanted to go in again today and just use this product. It's really nice and I'm enjoying it. But I will say this, I fear if you have normal skin, this just might be too balmy for you, because even for me with my dry skin, it can be a little bit too much. So, and I think if you have oily skin, this is probably not gonna work. You guys will have to let me know in the comments if anyone's tried this with, well, just if you've tried it, I'd be curious to hear your thoughts. And then especially if you have more normal or combo or oily skin, because I have crazy dry skin, and even for me, this can be a bit much. It's just very balmy, right? It's very balmy. I wonder if it would be a dupe for the KVD Good Apple. Like, it feels like that going on, but I find the KVD Good Apple through the day makes my skin feel drier. Whereas this, you know, it sort of applies very similar or the same, but through the day, my skin feels more balmy. So it's something to keep in mind. I am planning on doing a dupes video. I always have more videos planned than I have time to do. But I do have a couple of products in mind for a bit of a dupes video. So that's my goal. That's my goal to get that done. Right now I have my mom staying with me, and you know, it's just always a little bit harder to film when you've got company. And so that's got that foundation on, and I do really enjoy it, and I do feel like it gets balmier through the day. So something to keep in mind. Right now it's just, it feels nice, but it never really fully sets down for me. Like it always feels a little bit balmy. So I would be curious to hear what you guys think of it if you've tried it down below. But I feel like if you have really dry skin, if you have mature skin, it's a really nice, easy to use product. I'm just not sure if you don't have super dry skin, how you would fare with that. Okay, and then next I'm gonna go in with this super viral concealer from NYX. This is the Bare With Me Concealer Serum. What shade did I grab this in? I think it's the lightest shade is what I have. Oh yeah, I have it in Fair. So this, I actually had to hunt this down a little bit. I've seen quite a few people talk about it, and so I was excited to try it. It's very thick, and I did use it once, so I'm excited to use it again and sort of get my thoughts on it. But it does seem very nice, and I've seen quite a few people use it here on YouTube and really enjoy it as well. So I was excited to try it, but I did have to sort of hunt for it. What are we doing?
Can I go to the fridge?
Yeah, go to the fridge. It's good. Camera can't see that. Are you?
Yeah.
You keeping it in? I'm gonna be on there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm leaving. I love you.
All right.
Best life in the world ever.
Okay, goodbye. So that's got that concealer on. I would say it's a medium coverage, and it does sit quite nice. Like, it doesn't feel drying or anything under my eyes. So far, I've only used it a couple of times, but I am really enjoying that. So I don't have a new cream bronzer, so I'm just gonna go in with this one from Tarte. This is just the cream bronzer in Seychelles. This is a mini, and it's in my Shop My Stash. So I'm just gonna quickly go in with that, and then we'll go in with a cream blush as well. Cream blush, no surprise. I'm gonna go in with the Tower 28 Beach Please in the shade Magic Hour. This is my second one of these, and I just picked up this new one in the sale. You guys know, this is no surprise. This is probably my favorite cream blush of all time. I absolutely love this product. It's just so easy. Oh, it's so easy and balmy and creamy, and This shade I love. Like, how pretty is that? Okay, I'm gonna set this down a little bit because I don't know if you can see, but I am incredibly dewy. Also from the Shop My Stash that I'm doing right now, I have this Tatcha, the silk powder. I'm just gonna go in with that. I am trying to get some use out of this. You know, it's funny, when I first got this, I thought, oh, I don't like it at all. But as I've used it over the last month, I have decided it's not as horrible as I thought it was, actually. And so I don't mind it. Like, it's still not my favorite, but I don't dislike it as much as I originally thought I did. Okay, let's go in with a little bit. I don't think I've used this on camera. This is from Viseart. And I picked this up in a BoxyCharm sale, and I don't think they still make this. However, this formula is so beautiful. If you get the chance to try a Viseart product, I mean, especially in the Boxy pop-up sale, you know, I want to say this was probably less than $10. I think Viseart stuff typically is quite expensive, but I'm loving this so much that I would be really interested to try some of their eyeshadows, which I've heard tons of people talk about how great they are. Okay, and then for blush, let's use this Ofra palette here. And I am gonna go in with this shade, which is my favorite one, and I think it says Pink Satin. I got this in the, must have been March BoxyCharm box, the base box, I think. For highlighter, I'm gonna go in with this one out of this Fenty palette. It's the Diamond Balm Triple Drip. Look how much of that I've used. Love it. It's so nice. Twice I've seen that palette on sale, actually, for half price. So I think it's an amazing palette, and I've used it a ton. If you're thinking of getting it, maybe watch for, you know, a week or so, because again, twice I've seen it on for half price on Sephora. Okay, let's go in with some eye products, and then I'll do my brows after. So I don't think I've used this on camera. This is from Beaute, and it's the Eyeshadow Amplifying Base in Light. I'm just gonna smooth out any little wrinkles I have here. I got this in a BoxyCharm box, and it's funny, I actually wasn't that excited to get it. I've really been reaching for it, and I hadn't consistently, like, I had tried eyeshadow bases before. I go in with such a small amount. I hadn't really used them, but since I've had this, I have been reaching for it, and I do feel like it really helps my eyeshadows just blend easier, is what I notice. I don't go in with super bold shadows, so for me, you know, that's not really a thing that I'm worried about, is whether, you know, how those colors look, but I am really enjoying it. I probably didn't need to put concealer up there as well. That's probably too much for my mature lids, but yeah, I've really been enjoying that product. Okay, and then I have two new eye products, actually. I have this one from Kosas. What do they call this? This is in the shade Heat, and I think they call this like the 10-second eye. Should we try this first? And then, but I also have these new shadows, the single shadows on this side that I picked up from the Sephora collection that I'm loving. Maybe I'll go in with just a very little bit of this because I haven't used it yet. I'm gonna tap, and then I think I'm just gonna use my finger to sort of spread it out. It does, I feel like it does set pretty quick. Like that's already set down completely. Well, that's very pretty. It just sort of gave a light wash of color. You probably could really build that up, but I am just gonna keep it kind of light because I do want to go in with the Sephora single shadows as well. Definitely 10 seconds, like that's set. It sets very, very quickly. Oh, I like that. That's quite pretty. If you're looking for something subtle, that's really nice. My girlfriend gave this to me. It came in one of her Sephora favorite sets. Then I'm gonna go in with this shade here. I'll list it down below because I took these all out of their cases, and all that's on the back now are numbers. I think this says 359. So I'm gonna go in with that shade, and I will list down below what that shade name is. Some of these I did buy. Actually, I think kind of all of them I bought on sale. So I'm not sure if they're shades that they're phasing out or not. Hopefully not, because all of them are so pretty. I'm loving these Sephora brand single shadows. Just, they're so easy to work with. And then I'm gonna take that same shade and just do a little bit under here. So pretty, so easy. I'm loving these. Let's take this one. I haven't used this one yet. It's a little bit glittery actually. And I'm just gonna tap a little bit of it on the lid. Oh, that's very pretty. Okay, let's go in and do brows. I have been reaching for this Patrick Ta shaping wax a ton lately. I'm really loving those big fluffy brows, and this just couldn't be easier. I just use a little bit of setting spray, give it a spritz. Look how fluffy those look. And then I'm gonna top it with this Merit, I think this is called like 1989 Brow or something like that. I'll have all these products linked below in case you're curious. And I've just been going in with those two products and I really like the effect. It's definitely a full fluffy brow. What do you guys think? Is it too fluffy? Okay, now the product that I'm probably the most excited and also very nervous to try. So a company called iMethod Beauty sent me a winged liner stamp. So they reached out to me and said, hey, we'd love to send you our product, or pick one of our products that you like, because they have the winged eyeliner stamp, they have a brow stamping system I saw. So anyways, they messaged me, said, hey, can we send you something? And if you like it, you could talk about it on your channel. Sure, like how great is that? So they let me pick what I wanted, and I picked the eyeliner, winged eyeliner stamp, because you guys know it was a goal of mine to figure out how to do a winged liner. And I thought this might really help. So it comes with a right and a left side, and then on one side you've got the felt tip pen, and then on the other side you've got the stamp. How can I show you how that looks? It's so cool. So I used, when it arrived, I used it that night, and I mean, it does work. It does work. And so I think it's a little, you know, for me who I don't do wing liner, I don't know how to do it. I think it's nice. It's nice for me to have this to at least get a feel initially for kind of how it should look and how the shape should go. So like I said, they sell a few different products, not a ton of stuff. They were so great to have them send me this. You guys might not realize this, but even as a super small YouTube channel, I get a lot of emails from companies wanting to send me stuff. And sometimes it's like, oh my goodness, no. You know, like some of the things that they want, I'm like, no. So this company was great because they said, we'll send it to you. You can try it. If you like it, you know, maybe you mention it in a video. Perfect. How easy is that? And so, like I said, when it arrived, I tried it and it worked. Like I definitely got a wing where I have struggled to do it on my own just with a pen. And so again, I thought this was a great system for me to try initially to get a feel for how a wing should go. So let's give it a try today. So I'm going to start on the right side. I'll try to do this so you guys can see how it looks. So they sell these products on Amazon, and on Amazon I went online and looked, and they've got really good reviews actually. And this system, this stamp for your wing liner comes in 2 sizes. What size is this one? This is the bigger one, I think. Does it say on here? I think this is the bigger one. It doesn't say on the box. But yeah, I think this is the larger wing. Okay, let me make sure I have the right size. Yeah, this is the right side. Okay, I'll try to get in so you guys can see, and also I can see, and hopefully this is not a disaster. So yeah, it says just to line it up and stamp. Okay, before that dries, I can see that I've got it a little bit. Okay. And then you take the pen side. Oh my, that's maybe more of a wing than I wanted. I kind of wanted something a little more subtle. This is hard for me to do, and I just want to connect. I am just gonna try to thin that out a little bit. Well, what do you guys think? I think I did better the first time, actually. Okay, now the trick is gonna be to get this left one in and around the same area as that first one. I'm just pressing it and stamping. Oh, I didn't stamp that one very good. Let me try again. Well, I didn't do very good on that side. Let's see if we can fix it a little bit. I think this is probably easier if you've got younger eyes. Okay, I'm gonna try to remove that actually because that whole thing didn't really work. Let's try it again here. Okay, that was maybe better. How are they for even? That side I'm struggling with. This side I think is not too bad. That side is a struggle. I don't know, like does everyone have one side that's easier? I feel the struggle for me is that, you know, I have wrinkly skin up there, and so when I stamp it, it kind of catches on the wrinkles a little bit. So if you have less wrinkles, this might work a little bit easier, but I do feel like this is something that's good for beginners because it at least gives me a bit of a template to sort of figure out where to go. I think with practice, this will be something that I will use. This side, I don't mind at all. I wish I kind of would have placed it a bit lower so it's not so swoopy. And then this side is not. It's not great. Okay, well, I fear if we keep playing with it, it's just gonna get worse. So, what do you guys think? I think this side looks pretty good. I'm very thankful for iMethod for sending this to me. You know, how great, right? And just fun to try. So, yeah, just a quick first impression. I did use it the other night, and I do think the other night I did a better job. It's not bad. I'm excited to keep playing with that. Okay, for mascara, I am gonna go in with this one. This is from Benefit, and it's their Real Magnetic. It's just a sample. It was a gift with purchase. And I had really wanted to try this when it first came out, so I'm excited to give it a try today. That was not bad, that one. Okay, let's put a little of this on, and then I do have a couple of new lip products that I picked up in the Sephora sale, and I'm absolutely loving. This is not the type of brush I like. It's one of those hard plastic spiky ones. I can tell already that this is just use it one time because I'm not enjoying this mascara. And I feel like these wings need a pretty bold mascara look, and that's just giving me some pretty fine wispy lashes. Okay, well there's 2 coats. Yeah, they're real. Yeah, everyone can tell. Look at these lashes. Okay, let's keep going, see if we can build this up a little bit. Okay, there's one eye done. Yeah, not my favorite for sure. I much prefer the Bite Upswing mascara to this, or the L'Oreal Lash Paradise is so amazing if you're looking for one from the drugstore. This feels tedious. Like this is, you know, that sort of 4 coats on there, at least 4 coats. I just keep dipping in and grabbing more. It does really fan the lashes out quite nice though. I don't have any clumping. Okay, there's both eyes done. Not my favorite for sure. Okay, for lips, I picked up both of these products in the Sephora sale. This is the Sephora brand. I think it's called the Outrageous and Hydrating Plumping Lip Gloss. I'm loving this. It's so minty and tingly, and it's got this, I think this is the shade Inferno, and it's got this beautiful iridescence to it. And then I also picked up one of the Tower 28 glosses in the shade Pistachio. And also loving this. This came as a little set. So yeah, it was a really good value actually. I think it was about $10 off to purchase them together than to purchase them separately. So I wouldn't have picked up this gloss full price because I've had one of these before, and I feel like they go bad really, really quick. Like they don't smell good when you first get them, and then they smell real. The other one I had started to be really stinky really quick. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen to this one, but as a more natural product, like I think this Tower 28 brand is under the Clean at Sephora. So maybe that's why, right? Maybe they don't put a lot of preservatives and stuff in it. But for me, because this is not the only gloss in my collection, the other one went bad. I didn't get to it. I hardly used it at all actually. So, but this is the lip combo I've been loving lately. Like I just feel like it's so pretty. Well, what do you guys think? Here's the finished makeup look. I think this side, this liner looks really nice. This side was a struggle. We'll have to work on that. So I'll show you just this side. I think it's so pretty. I feel like because I don't normally use liner, when I see myself in liner, it's a bit jarring for me. like I feel like it's too much, but if it's something you wear all the time and you're used to seeing it, probably not, right? But yeah, thank you so much to iMethod. I'm really excited to keep playing with this. And you know what, they do have a brow product, like a brow stamp as well. Let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing that. I'll order it off Amazon. I don't think these products are really that expensive. I'll list this down below. I don't actually know how much it was, again, because they sent it to me. I didn't purchase it, but I do see these products on Amazon. I just can't remember how much it was. So yeah, I'm really excited to keep playing with that, and let me know if you'd be interested in having me try the brow stamp. I'll order it. I think it's quite a viral product, actually. I don't tend to think that I need to stamp products on because I have so much brow hair, but it would be interesting to try. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys liked the finished look. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, if you would subscribe, that would be amazing. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.